I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and ride on time.
Okay, so today's video is going to be a day in my life, and the reason I do it like that is I have my cat and my dog right here in my face. Anyways, the reason I did it like that is I don't do this daily. This is what I'm doing today. And I know some people, when they film this, they don't put that disclaimer in and people think they do those things every single day. No, this is a once in a while thing. My mom is taking my car and she'll be gone for the next couple of days tomorrow, so I'm doing some shopping for my neighbor. I have to go to like 3 or 4 different stores and get some gas, but I'll probably only film one store in like a couple of seconds because I can't even film in front of my parents yet, let alone in front of a bunch of strangers in a store. And then, let's see, I have to come home and bathe my cats. I'm gonna start this year and I want to start bathing my cats, all 3 of them, at least twice a year, once in the beginning of the year, once towards the end. And there's a few reasons for that. They scratch a lot, but they don't have any issues. I think it's mostly just dry skin. And I have some medicated cat shampoo, medicated dog shampoo, medicated horse shampoo. So for the cats, obviously I'll be using cat shampoo. I was gonna try and film it, but I don't think I'll be able to, just because I have to do it in my mom's shower. And the reason I have to do it in my mom's shower is my shower doesn't have doors on it, so my mom's does, and I would love to film it for you guys because 2 of them love it, but the whole time they're screaming their head off. But if you stop rubbing them and stop rubbing the soap in and washing the soap out, they go back and squirt the water all over you. They want you to continue it. And the other one, oh my god, she just stands there and purrs the whole time. Although I'd love to film it, I can't hold a cat and wash it and hold a phone all at the same time and try and show you guys what's going on. And I don't have anywhere in the shower I can set my phone where it won't get wet. So if I do anything with Boog today, I will incorporate that into this video. I plan on bathing my dogs either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll get more into depth with that when I do that, on why I do it at night in the winter. I think I've already explained it. And anyways, I gotta come home and clean my bathroom out so I can do that. And if I do I think I already said this, but if I do anything with Boog, I'll film that. And there's something else I was gonna say. If I can remember, I will link my Facebook and my Instagram down in the description because the comments still aren't working. Other YouTubers I've talked to, they have the same settings on their phone as I have, for kids to watch the videos. And their comments are fine. So YouTube is just, I guess, cracking down on certain accounts. So I'm going to try my best to lower the cussing. I've cussed since I was 18 and I'm almost 24. So it's like a habit. But I just wanted to kind of show you. I have a little fluffy jacket and kind of doing a high ponytail today. And underneath this, I have my don't want to adult or done adulting today shirt because I don't want to be adulting. And, yeah, the next time you see me, I wanted to do like a montage of driving out of where I live. Obviously, I'm not gonna do the montage of the entire area, but yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, and you guys will always see that. And hopefully, I'll do something with Boog, so it's not just like me talking, me going to a gas station, me going into one store, and then the video is over. All right, so if you guys can comment. If you can't, 8 Pine Horsemanship is my Instagram, and Keisha Flanagan, Kesha space FLANAGAN on Facebook. And you guys can message me on there and let me know any video suggestions, any questions, anything like that. Alright, we'll see you guys in the montage. Okay, so this portion of the video is going to be a voiceover because a few things happened that I want to talk about. Okay. So you'll notice the last few videos have been lunging, and the reason why is because he's still really hard on the halter and he still likes to drag and ignore, as you'll see in this take. So that's why we've been doing lunging. So here he's doing a nice trot, but you'll notice the rope keeps getting tight and then loose and then tight and then loose. So I kind of make him go over a jump to kind of pay attention a little bit more. Rylan, do you have to meow in every clip? So back over the jump. I know there's no holes by this jump, that's why I'm letting him go over it. If I was uncertain if there were holes or not, I would not be letting him go over this in the snow. So right there I kind of had to pop that rope because he wasn't really listening. And here he wasn't really backing up. He wasn't really taking me seriously, so I kind of got after him, and as soon as he took a step, I stopped. So I think I get out of frame because I have it zoomed in a little bit. So a few times I will get out of frame, and I'm sorry about that. I've edited as much as I could, and it just won't go back. Ryland, stop. So right there, I'm okay with him playing, but he kind of drug through me when I asked him to stop, so I gave him a quick pop. I'm okay with him kind of hopping around a little bit, but at the same time, I want him to listen. You'll notice here, this is a 20-foot line. And I think around here, he drags me. Yep. I asked him to turn and stop. That's why I was leaning. And he flat out ignored me. I know you guys can't see. So I kind of just popped that rope really hard to get the point across that you need to pay attention to me and you need to listen. Have a canter. Now this whip doesn't have a string on it. There I had to really pull him to get him to stop, so that's why I'm shaking this to get him back up. See how hard I'm jerking that? And he's not even moving back. He's just kind of bracing and leaning into the snow. So this is why I get really, really rough with him right there. And then when he took a couple steps, I stopped. So it looked a second ago like he was going to back up, but all he did was rock back in his weight. Right there, I asked him to change. I know you guys can't see. And he didn't change. He jugged through me. Normally I'd be working around this in the round pin, but our round pin ground is frozen. Right there I was asking him to change direction again, and he kept ignoring me, so I cut him off. And I'm going to get a little more loud with my movements. Right there I asked him to stop and change direction, and he went over the jump and ignored me. So when you see me getting rough, like right there, he's dragging through me, and we don't want that. I know you guys can't see. All I did was back him up a ton because he was being a little brat, and I'm not going to put up with the dragging through anymore. You know, he's been here, what, 7 or 8 months? So I go back to my exercise. I know you guys can't see that I showed you guys in my last video. If he wants to pull through, I'm going to yield his hindquarters and make him go forward while yielding to kind of get him to soften up by having to turn his entire body. So I just back him up a bunch, let him rest for a second. Now I'm going to go for his butt. You notice this side, I kind of whack upward, and that's because he's not as nippy on this side. The other side, he's a little more nippy, so I'll kind of go sideways with the whip, so I have a better angle, if that makes sense. So here, I'm wanting him to move out quietly, and he's just thinking, oh, I need to move my butt, so he's rushing. So as soon as he slows down, I slow down. This time I had to kind of whack him a little because he was getting a little lazy. I know snow is so hard to work in. I slip and I slide. And here I was asking him to back up straight, and he kind of arced. So I said, okay, if you want to arc, I'm going to back you up anyways, and then I'm going to send you forward and make you jump and make you work harder. Because all I was asking for was a straight back up. I'm okay with him walking and kind of climbing over. It's good to see him problem solve. There. I wanted to see if I put a lot of energy in, if he would back up. He did. Left him alone. I don't care that he's leading far behind. He's tired. Working in the snow is not easy. And that's why I love to ride horses in the snow, because it builds up their muscles so much. Now here I thought you guys could see, but I guess you can't. Well, I'll leave in what you guys can see. Here I'm desensitizing him, making sure he's good with the whip. Shaking it as much as I can. I forgot it was zoomed in because I just figured out my phone has a zoom. There, I was just waving it up above his head. Just doing anything I can think of to get him to react. Man, I wish I had unzoomed. I thought I was too close. I go back and yielding him a little bit. That little tail swish, I give him a little pop. There, I wanted him straightened out. He keeps backing. He has an issue of continuously back when I don't want him to, like right there. So I'll just pull and make him come forward. I'll yield him this way. This is the side he nips on, so I have it sideways. So I have a little bit more of a fling if he gets nippy or kicky with me. Ask him to back up. I wish you guys could see that. Maybe I can fix it. I'll try afterwards. And here I'm just working on him softening. Bringing his head down, keeping it down. Toss the whip down. Now you'll see me here work with him for a second. I want him to lift with the slightest touch. And for the front, I kind of don't care if he takes him back because he's not that hard to get his front with. It's his back. So you'll see right here, he kicks out. So I just pick it up and he kicked again. So I just gripped it a little tighter. And then he figured out he couldn't get it away. And here I'm tapping him, asking him to move his butt, and he wouldn't, so I kind of gave him a pop. But if he takes away his front feet kind of quick, I don't really care as much because his front feet are easy to work with. Normally, if I hold him for a second, he just realizes, oh, see, like right there, he lifted it, and so I left him alone. But if he wants to kick out, then I'm going to get after him. Right there, he lifted that back leg really nicely. So here I'm working on soft backing. Getting him to tuck that head in. Here I'm working on flexing, which, I don't know, he's not the best at, but he is pretty soft. He knows that I can't bump because I'm so short. So he kind of takes advantage. So I'll hold for a second or two, and if he doesn't give, I will make him work because I'm too short to bump. I wish I would have moved out just a little bit. So here I'm just getting him to flex. You guys can kind of see. And as soon as he touches right there, I release. And I kind of flung the rope around him. What you guys won't be able to see, unless I can fix it, when we switch sides here in a second, I go to fling the rope and he flinches. So watch out right here. He's not flinching at me. He spooked to something else if you watch really closely right here. Right there. Now it looks from this angle like he flinched from the rope. Something flew behind him. We had some turkeys and stuff flying around. And we've had a couple of coyotes out here the last few days right by his pasture, hunting deer and stuff. So he's a little bit more on edge. So I like to go out there and work with them when they're on edge anyways, just to make sure I can get them to pay attention. Because what happens if you're on a trail and they get spooky? Some horses, you lose control of them because they don't have enough work. You haven't worked with them enough. So here you can see him giving. So I release. And he lowered his head. Very good. You notice when I went back and rubbed with the rope, he didn't freak out. That's how I know it wasn't from me. So here I'm getting him to get his head down. Giving him some loves. He's relaxing. I'll try and edit this to where I can fix it, but if not, I'm really sorry. Taking off the halter. Now, you'll notice I don't take off the rope halter like I normally do. He is really bad with the bridle, as you guys have seen, so I use it like a bridle and take it over his ears, and he raises just a little bit. And then he kind of stood there and licked and chewed, so I left. Alright, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys.